Hello, rockers. Here we are with the new lesson, picture description. What is the theme, the topic? Well, Easter vibes. Yes, just to enjoy some good vibes, okay? You may enjoy it, you may, celebrate it or not, but still let them play. Let children play. Let our inner child play. Que juegue nuestro inner child, okay? Remember, it is una serie de picture descriptions, okay, in which we learn vocabulary, especially descriptions, describing things. That's it, only that. And it's graded, está nivelado. Entonces empezamos de las frases más básicas y vamos subiendo de nivel, o sea, con distintos aspectos gramaticales, all right? Entonces la idea es que ustedes usen, se conecten con lo que entiendan. Pueden escribir preguntas si las tienen, if you have questions, ok. Entonces, la idea es que cada vez que vean el vídeo, aumenten un poquito más el nivel. Se animen a ir un poquito más allá de lo que están siempre, ¿no? Available. Que tengan ese knowledge available, esa disponibilidad de conocimiento, right? Vamos, shall we start? Entonces, lo que hacemos siempre primero es describir la imagen, anotar el vocabulary bank. Eso es todo el vocabulario que se me ocurre que puede tener esta imagen. Ok, there we are. Look. Café. Esta palabra es bien francesa. Café, que sería cafeteria or coffee shop. Decoration, pastel colors, full bloom. ¿Qué tiene que ver? O sea, remember, estas imágenes de Snoopy are from the northern hemisphere. Yes, son del hemisferio norte. Entonces, in the northern hemisphere, we've got spring, while, or whereas, mientras que in the southern hemisphere, like Argentina, we have autumn, fall. Entonces, siempre celebramos a la inversa, ¿no? Entonces, por eso, muchas imágenes que veamos de Easter van a estar conectadas con esto de flores, mucho blooming, ¿ok? Blossoming, bouquets of flowers. Bueno, los conejos saben que le pueden decir bunnies o rabbits, ¿ok? Outdoor table. Esto me encanta porque es típico de France. Tienen un montón de outdoor tables. And you sit at a table. Obviamente te sentas en una silla, on a chair, pero at a table, ¿ok? Scones, Easter eggs, Easter baskets. All right. There's a quiet and sunny street. There's sunlight. Look at that. I love the houses, everything. Ok, shadows, sombras. Ok, más o menos tienen ahí alguna otra palabra que quieran anotar, que quieran decir. You comment that. So, A1, A2 level, basic description. Yes, this is a cafe. Snoopy is sitting at a table. He's drinking tea, coffee. ¿No? ¿Qué elegimos para? Siempre, normalmente que toma café. There are flowers and cakes. The street is quiet and sunny. Okay. There aren't any people. También puedo mencionar algo negativo, ¿ok? Usamos there is, there are, el verb to be in the present. There is, there are significa hay, tanto en singular como en plural. Basic prepositions on, next to, que es al lado, in. ¿Ok? ¿Qué preguntitas podemos practicar? A ver, what can you see? How many baskets are there? So, subimos de nivel, vamos a un B1. This picture shows Snoopy sitting outside a small cafe on a quiet street. Muy tranquilo, ¿vieron? He's holding, está sosteniendo, a cup of tea, while, mientras que, ven, ahí tenemos un connector, while Woodstock is standing on the table next to him. There are colorful Easter decorations, including eggs and bunny-shaped cakes, tortitas con forma de conejo, bunny-shaped cakes. The weather looks warm and sunny, and the atmosphere is calm and peaceful. Nuevamente vamos a usar el present continuous, there is, there are, con details, ¿no? Ya vamos avanzando, le agregamos spices, como decimos nosotros. Basic connectors and while, because. Y a ver estas preguntitas. What's happening? Ven ahí la pregunta la hago con el present continuous. What season is it and why? Entonces recuerden, season habla de la temporada, de la estación del año. Y acá estaríamos hablando de springtime, ¿ok? Different from the southern hemisphere, like Argentina, in which we have autumn, fall. Subimos de nivel B2. The image, remember, the image portrays a picturesque cafe scene. I love it. Ya esa frase, pipi cucu. With Snoopy enjoying a quiet moment outdoors. He appears relaxed, possibly taking a break while drinking tea. The presence of Easter-themed decorations suggests that this scene takes place during springtime in the Northern Hemisphere. The pastel-colored buildings and empty street create a peaceful and almost idyllic atmosphere, which contrasts, porque es el verbo, contrasts with the busy nature of modern urban life. Acá podemos agregar relative clauses, ¿sí? Usando which or who para las personas, modal verbs, might, could, descriptive adjectives. Entonces, a ver, ya tenemos el punto de speculation, all right? Why is Snoopy alone? What might happen next? ¿Qué puede llegar a suceder luego? Entonces ahí ya hablamos con un poquito de speculation, all right? Entonces cuando se queden sin palabras, nombren cosas que no ven, que crean que pueden llegar a pasar, que estén sucediendo. C1, C2 level. Esa, vamos para arriba. This visually appealing scene encapsulates a sense of tranquility and nostalgic charm. Snoopy, positioned at the center, seems to embody mindfulness as he quietly enjoys a beverage, una bebida, in a serene, almost storybook-like setting. The Easter motifs not only situate the image temporally, but also symbolically. They evoke renewal and simplicity. Okay? One could argue that the emptiness of the street reflects a longing for slower, more intentional living in contrast to contemporary fast paced lifestyles. Quiero leer esta frase de nuevo. Dice, the Easter motifs not only situate the image temporally, but also symbolically evoke renewal and simplicity. As regards grammar focus, hedging, ¿ok? Ahí como armamos las oraciones. It seems, it appears, one could argue. Then, speculation. May have been. Cuando tenemos tres verbos lo vamos a pronunciar así. May have been. Might be. Okay? More complex clauses, all right, than normal. Now, let's think about this question. What message does the image convey about modern life? Okay, interesting. Vayan pensando que podrían llegar a contestar. Okay, as regards the vocabulary, must bank, core vocabulary, cafe, pastry, basket decoration, peaceful, cozy, charming, quiet, pastel colors, sunlight, reflection. Thematic, Easter spring, Easter eggs, blossoms, bouquet, porque es French, renewal, freshness, seasonal. Phrasal verbs, sit down, take a seat, chill out, relax, look around, observe, set up, prepare a cafe, a table. Idioms. Stop and smell the roses. Enjoy the moment. A breath of fresh air. Something refreshing. In full bloom. At peak beauty. Peace and quiet. Calm environment. Qué lindos idioms. Los idioms son frases idiomáticas, ¿ok? Now, a ver, vamos un poquito por Cambridge IELTS tasks. Si fuera IELTS Speaking Part 2, describe a peaceful place you would like to visit. Where is it? What can you do there? Why is it relaxing? Una pregunta de Part 3. Why are calm places important in modern life? Do people relax enough today? Interesting. Ok, siempre chequen el vocabulary, si lo están usando. Now, C1, C2. Debatable questions. Is modern life too fast paced compared to this scene? Absolutely. Are moments of solitude essential or overrated? Does nostalgia prevent progress? And let's see this sample answer. Modern life is undeniable fast paced, often leaving little room for reflection. Scenes like this highlight the importance of slowing down, suggesting that balance, not constant productivity, is key to well being. Now, think about this. A ver, tenemos este opening script. It's early morning, the world hasn't fully woken up yet. Outside a quiet cafe, Snoopy sits alone. No phone, no noise, just a warm drink and time to think. But here's the question. Is he alone or is he at peace? Interesting. Veamos algunos examples. A ver. In this image, we can see a peaceful cafe scene set in what appears to be a small European town. In the foreground, Snoopy, foreground siempre es adelante, background atrás. In the foreground, Snoopy is sitting at a table, calmly drinking a cup of tea, cup of coffee. Next to him, there are flowers and Easter decorations, which suggests that the scene takes place in spring. What stands out is the quiet atmosphere. There are no other people around, which creates a sense of calm and isolation. This could symbolize the importance of slowing down and enjoying simple moments in life. But tienen abstract vocabulary to work with: tranquility, deep calm, idyllic, perfect, peaceful, solitude, being alone, positive nuance, serenity, emotional calm, high level collocations, enjoy a quiet moment, escape the chaos, embrace simplicity, soak in the atmosphere. Habíamos hablado de hedging, ¿no? It appears that this may suggest speculation. He might have chosen this place to disconnect. This scene could be interpreted as a critique of modern life. Wow, wow, wow. Critical thinking. A ver, is being alone a luxury in modern society? Are we afraid of silence today? Does technology prevent moments like this? Well, let's see a sample answer. In today's hyper-connected world, solitude has become increasingly rare. This image highlights the value of disconnecting, suggesting that truly relaxation comes not from entertainment but from simplicity and presence. Ahora sí, God mode. A ver este. The image presents an idyllic cafe setting that evokes a strong sense of tranquility and introspection. Snoopy, seated alone, appears to be fully immersed, con doble M, immersed in the present moment, which contrasts sharply with the fast paced nature of contemporary life. The absence of other individuals may symbolize either peaceful solitude or subtle isolation, depending on interpretation. Ultimately, the scene invites us to reconsider the value of stillness in a world dominated by constant stimulation. Excellent, excelente, excelente. Vayan practicando todas estas, copien ideas, copien frases, subrayanse, highlight, ¿sí? A ver, acá tenemos Some Drink Like Cafes, Why Not? Este es de nuevo part 1 del Cambridge IELTS Simulation. Do you prefer being alone or with others? Y a ver, dice, miren, band 9, very high. The image depicts a picturesque cafe scene set along a quiet street, likely in a small European town. In the foreground, Snoopy is seated at a table, calmly drinking what appears to be tea or coffee. Mira esa frase, what appears to be. Buenísima, porque uno no está seguro, ¿ok? The setting is decorated with pastel colors, flowers, and Easter-themed elements, which strongly suggests that it's springtime. What stands out most is the sense of tranquility and stillness, as there are no other people visible. This could imply that the character is intentionally seeking solitude, perhaps to relax or reflect. Overall, the scene conveys a powerful message about slowing down and appreciating simple pleasures. Fíjense las collocations, los verb patterns, todo lo que vamos activando en distintas clases. Aquí tenemos una de también part 3, que sería, is solitude becoming more valuable in modern society? Do people know how to relax anymore? Are quiet places disappearing? I would argue that solitude is increasingly becoming a luxury rather than a choice. In a world dominated by constant digital interaction, moments like the one depicted are rare, yet essential for mental well being. I love it. Copien ideas, ¿sí? Acá tienen what it's particularly striking is. This gives the impression that one could argue that, from a broader perspective, slow down and take it easy, escape the rat race. Live in the moment, recharge your batteries. And the last one. This image presents an almost idyllic representation of tranquility, where the absence of movement becomes its most defining feature. Snoopy, quietly enjoying his drink, appears detached from the pressures of modern life, embodying a form of mindful solitude. The carefully arranged elements, flowers, soft colors, and seasonal decorations reinforce a sense of harmony and balance. From a broader perspective, the scene may be interpreted as a subtle critique of contemporary society, where such moments of stillness have become increasingly rare. All right, and look, this is the IPA pronunciation for you to practice. Pueden hacerle un screenshot y volver al audio anterior. Hmm. And well, and this is the end. Nos faltó hablar de neurosciences, nos faltaron un montón, tenemos exercises. O sea que también, esta es como para que ustedes la empiecen a rockear, se agarren y después en clase participen. Así que los invitamos a sumarse a nuestras clases, ¿ok? To rock your English. ¿Sí? Activen vocabulary, phrases, chunks. ¿Vieron cuando decimos chunks? Y hablan así in context. ¿Vieron como decimos siempre? O sea, el vocabulario que no esté suelto, Creamos vocabulary bank. Yes, very good. But then we connected with different ideas. Y todos los grammar points que venimos aprendiendo los empleamos también aquí. Okay. Did you like it? I hope so. Bueno, leave us a comment. Déjenos un comment, a message, give us a like, share the video. All right. Y bueno, para los que celebran Easter, I hope you have a nice time. Okay. También nos sucede, I remember the first time, the first year I had to celebrate Easter without my father. So I have that moment in mind, yes. And as an auntie, a nice auntie I am, I organized an Easter hunt. Así que buscaron los huevitos mis sobris, los que eran en ese momento los más chicos, ¿no? Que ahora son enormes, están re grandes. I love them all. Okay, and I have more. That's it. Bueno, I hope you enjoyed. You have a nice time. Keep on rocking it. ¿Sí? Súmense, ya les digo, y los invito a sumarse a las clases de English Song Rocks. And you have to rock it. That's the point. Y tenemos para que repitan nuestro motto. Stay tuned, stay hungry, pero the knowledge. Hungry, hungry, the knowledge. Stay curious. Okay? Keep on rocking it. Bye.